एंड बाकी अगर कुछ हो सकता है ठीक है चलो सर लिख तो और बताइए ऑल गुड कहते हैं दिस इज हाउ एंड ही हैज बिल्ड रिलेशंस विद पीपल. Hi everyone, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel Merchant Navy Decoded. Another good day with Captain Rana. And today we are talking about opportunities for marine engineers in business development. So Captain Rana, the show is yours. Please share what is business development, little bit in detail because we have made those videos earlier as well. And opportunities, aspects, skills required, everything, please.
Right. No, so essentially, uh, you have these services. These services could be technical management. These could be crew management. These could be, your classification society surveys, anything. You require someone to market these services and people buying it. So without you marketing, there will not be any, unlikely to have any sales, right? So, uh, relevant persons to market is from the industry. Where there are non-technical things, there are possibly anyone and everyone could market it. But when there are some technical aspects to it, then a technical guy is the best suited person to market these services. So that's where that's what technical that's what these business development managers executives would do. And let's not just limit ourselves to possibly only shipping. It could be IT related. It could be one technology. It could be training. It could be anything and everything where we could get into.
So I just want to say, I met a gentleman. He's my college senior, and he was working with a company equal to that of Alpha Level in Purifier, and he's in Singapore right now. And they distribute spare, but they work on spares. So he's into sales, and he gets to know people who are working, and then he talks about his product, and then he sells. Is it similar to what profile that you're talking business development, or no? It is different.
Absolutely. I think sales is more about having the transaction. Business development is more about marketing, wherein you're building a relationship, you're informing about the product, and the sale is done by someone else. But generally, what I've seen in shipping is business development and sales is definitely merged. In bigger companies, there is a separate team for marketing, there is a separate team for sales. In shipping is generally
Huge companies, but shipping mein itna, there is no big because ज़्यादा companies हैं, there are not many companies out there, right?
more
So
importantly, in shipping, sales is actually or marketing is done on relationship. It's that person whom they will sell to in many cases rather than the company.
I agree, and that is what is happening. So, sir, let's just talk about the scale that one can look into over here. And is MBA required to get into as a business development manager, or you a marine engineer like me who has no degree, can he also get into this thing?
Um, so I think how do you get into this is if you're a fresh guy, fresh out of sea, then the companies will prefer that you have an MBA because then it shows there is a certain level of commitment that you've had and a full-time MBA. But if not that, then it is likely that you are working in a company and you want to shift from one department to another. You can do that through your I mean, without an MBA as well. So both are possible. But generally, what MBA does is, I mean, when you market things, and in my experience, if you talk for 30 minutes, 25 minutes, you will talk everything under the sky other than the product. In those 5 minutes, when you talk about the product, which has to be very impactful and which will make sense. So that overall knowledge is important.
Sir, I know the video is going to go long, but I have to share one thing with you. I met this person, he's my college senior. He came all the way from Singapore. He's staying, matlab he's from Dehradun, but staying in Singapore. So I met him just to learn how this B2B model works. So I told him, sir, how do you sell? मैंने बोला I like that quality. कहता है don't talk about my product. कहता है don't talk about it only. We just go chit chat, हम जाते हैं, we go on a drink, we just chit chat. एंड देन फाइनली ही आस्क यार और क्या चल रहा है जिंदगी में. बोलूंगा सर ये चल रहा है, और बताओ दिस इज द प्रोडक्ट. एंड बाकी अगर कुछ हो सकता है ठीक है चलो सर लिख तो और बताइए ऑल गुड. कहते हैं दिस इज हाउ एंड ही हैज बिल्ड रिलेशंस विद पीपल एंड ही सेज आई डोंट सेल शिट. इफ द प्रोडक्ट इज गुड I sell it because I work with people, not because I'm working for a company. I'm working because I'm selling my brand. So that is what I liked about him. So that was phenomenal. But he says, I don't talk about it. I don't talk about my product at all. So that was a good thing. And if I can make out people who are persistent, have good communication skills, तो थोड़े जुगाड़ू हैं, but most important, I would say जो जुगाड़ू से ज़्यादा बेवकूफ बनाने में नहीं, ट्रस्ट बनाने में भरोसा रखते हैं, they will become successful out here.
Yeah, I think all of these things, plus one more thing is, you know, like for example, me, when I started CN Beyond, at that point of time, it took me to make a phone call. It used to take me 3 to 4 minutes just to plan my pitch, just to plan what I have to talk, right? Now I'm not like that. But people with inhibitions, right? They may not be the best fit. So you know, there are so many persons whom I know. My colleague Deepika was there. I'll tell her I have to talk to this person. What she'll do is, by the time she'll just pick up the phone and start talking, and she'll do a fantabulous job. You know, and I was like, "Ye kaise hai?" Matlab, that's a skill, right? And that's something which is probably which comes within, but you can also develop it at the same
Develop.
time.
Any skill can be developed. I agree. So even I have to develop a lot of skills. We'll talk about it later. So this is for you guys, and I believe sky is the limit if you are into business development and अपना खुद का start कीजिए. So I'm not going to get into salaries out here. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata. Hi, if you are a marine engineer or a deck officer who is looking to quit sailing, I think so that this video has been of some help. And if you want all details of how to successfully transition from ship to shore for deck side or for engine side, then we have made this complete course free of cost, informative course for you guys on Merchant Navy Decoded. The link is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. So if you're a marine engineer, you have a different section, different course, and if you're a deck officer, there's a different course for you for successfully transitioning from ship to shore. So please go ahead, do that course, get all the information. If you've got any query, contact Team Merchant Navy Decoded. We will help you, guide you to make welcome changes and become successful. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata.